Up next, the Warriors taking... Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Look at Curry. He's not quite there, but he's very close to his spot in the starting lineup for the West.
And to have the great season he's having and still not crack the top five, that just tells you a lot about how terrific some of the other Western Conference players have been.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The guard set is Giddey and White. Buzella's out there with Smith. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors, we've got Butler. Curry is out there with Money. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Payton in at the small forward. And as we get deeper into the season, MP's let it be known that he intends to get his hands on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Well, he plays with a lot of pride, and we've seen that all season. But as much as individual goals matter, he's got to keep in mind that the best way to show his worth is to help the team win. And no point in accumulating individual accolades if your team hasn't had success. Winning still needs to be the #1 priority.
Now, let's take it over to the sidelines for a bit on MP. DA.
Thanks, Kev. We are deep into the season, and MP is in the thick of the Rookie of the Year race. I asked him if he felt any pressure. He said, no way, I'm just here to win. Individual awards are just the icing on the cake. He may be young, but he's already focused on the right things. Guys?
Stuff, DA. Great stuff, in fact. Gotta love that team-first mindset of MP.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Curry. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
Now White following the three-point attempt by MP.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looks good from here.
Fires from the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in. MP's got 5. Bulls have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. And another miss by Chicago.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Curry passes to MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but 1 of your first 5 shots.
Giddey with it. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Just 5 to shoot. Here's White. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll call the shooting foul. Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
He certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
He's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. 6-point lead. Payton dishes to MP. It's a big night pass and goes in. And that's now 10 points for Money.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Dosunmu, the pass to Collins. Back to Dosunmu. There's a screen by Collins. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. White, good.
Yeah, you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now here's Payton. Still yet to score. And here's MP for three. Another miss by MP. Bulls trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Collins. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of that. He'll gladly take those.
Good on the three-point shots.
How about the confidence right there by young MP just stepping right into that three.
And stolen by MP. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Launches the three. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
With very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Oh, here's Giddey. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Jalen Smith. Lonzo Ball comes in for Dosunmu. Kevin Huerter, he is checked in for White. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Collins setting the big for Ball. Pass to Huerter from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This game coming on the heels of the win against the Kings.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive line.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Now Huerter. Collins setting the big for Huerter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead, leading by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Bruce Ellis out there with Ball. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Jones. And it's Collins in at the 5 spot. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olney. David?
Hey, guys. MP in the last time out against Sacramento played superb basketball. He scored 54 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, would he? We'll find out together. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Outside Collins. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Jones against MP. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped, and he gets it back. This one for 3. The rebound by Hield. Warriors leading by 12. MP kicks to Hield. Some nice passing by Golden State. And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Collins pass it to Huerter. There's the attempt to finish it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
The 3 from MP. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They host the 76ers after this. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Looney, and Stephen Curry subbed in for Heel. Smith checked in for the Bulls. Kobe White comes in for Lonzo Ball. So the Bulls, the last game, a win against Los Angeles. Richard, for the Bulls, just one playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Yeah, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respected. But with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of long rebuild.
Money, no good. Bulls trail by 13. It's Jones on the wing. Defended by Moody. Collins finds White. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. So it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Chicago Bulls.
They haven't been close with some of these threes. Does the rim look like it's moving to them? I mean, seriously. It looks like it's multiple rims out there.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
I think we have a good idea of who's going to.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
They've got Curry. Jimmy Butler is out there with Peyton. And there's Money. And it's Green in at the center, locking down the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
So we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on MP.
Thanks, guys. As you know, MP grew up in the Chicago area, and he has great respect for the Jordan Bulls era. I asked him if that shaped him as a player, and he said, without a doubt. I saw the professionalism it took for that team to win 6 titles, and I knew I had to match it. That level of excellence is something I'll always strive for. Always have love for Chicago. You can see how much the Bulls franchise means to me.
Isn't that nice? So good to see. Thanks, PA. Not a bad dynasty to model your approach after either. Outside, White. Pulls it from the elbow. Nice jump shot. Good. White's got 9.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Money. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for it. And the Warriors lead by 16. Pass to Buzelis. A 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got his 4th rebound at that last one here tonight.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
A 3 from MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They'll face the Lakers after this one, and that'll be at home. And the basketball Money.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Bulls trail by 20. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
From beyond the arc. And again for 3. Big third. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So for the Bulls, Zach Collins checked in for Buzelis. Kevin Herr comes in for Dosunmu. And Trey Jones subbed in for Kobe White. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Collins dishes to Smith. Here's Jones. Can't cash in from close range. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Moody the pass to Money. The three. He got it again. Sensational.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for fourth on the single-season 40-point game list. Collins with it. Guarded by Hield. Smith sets the pick for Herbert. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. The three from MP. Hands it from downtown. Money's got 44.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Hield against Giddey. The shot's good.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Warriors have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
For Chicago, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Jones kicks to Giddey. In the corner, Herter with it. Smith sets the pick for Herbert. Makes it off the glass. Herter's got 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
There's a 4-second difference in the shot clock to the game clock. And Post gets it to go.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
And here is Giddey. 8 points for him. One second left. Unable to get that one. And B getting it done for the Warriors. 18 points from three-point range for him in that quarter. That is some serious shooting. We'll return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how.
Teams will make substitutions. Timeout called the Warriors. On offense, here are the Warriors. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. So for Chicago right now, the guard set is Giddey and White. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. And it's Smith in at the 5. Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Hield. Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Back to MP. Shoots a 3. Good. Another from 3. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's White. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for money.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And here's MP for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 50 points.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Louis. 30 seconds left in the game. Another three for Golden State.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Buzelis looking to end the run. Offensive rebound. White wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and top.
In the corner, it's Hield. A three from MP. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks.
MP, you're on a red-hot scoring streak.
Good night.
Cooking show marathon. I could watch British people make stones. Yeah, because you clearly have never watched someone manage to salvage blueberry stone from doing campfire. How can you guys think of this?
I'm dubious, but I appreciate your passion.
Another day, another win. Good work.